All right, good morning, everyone. I just thought I would run you through some coffee content. So many of you know that I love coffee, apart from loving sneakers. So I recently took a trip home to Jamaica and I picked up some Blue Mountain coffee. I have taken it out of its bag and locked it in a vacuum sealed jar. Keep it nice and fresh. With me is also a PalmPress. This is a setup I've had. This is actually the second version of the PalmPress coffee maker that I've had. So it's a small space here in the kitchen. So a great way to make a single cup of coffee without cluttering up your countertop, or take it with you when you travel, camping, whatever you're doing. Great way to make sure that you can make your own single cup of coffee. I also have with me a Osaka kettle that I picked up on Amazon. I'm not sure you can get these anymore, but I fill it about halfway with water from the pipe, which is also filtered. I think that improves the quality of your cup of coffee. And I have my favorite coffee mug with me. This is a ceramic mug uh, from Wasi Art in Jamaica. I do not think these are available anymore. In fact, I have not checked on Wasi Art to see if they're still around, especially after Hurricane Melissa. So what I've done here is the PalmPress has a little section on the inside with a line that marks the amount of coffee for the perfect cup of coffee. And what this does is it's about, I would say it's roughly about 2 tablespoons of coffee. So I've simply filled it. I'll set the water to boil, and the water's actually been boiling already, so it'll just boil up again. And what we do is once that water boils, the PalmPress is really great because it's the concept of the pour over and kind of a French press all in one sort of setup. So now that our water is boiled, we simply go ahead, and of course this nice curved spout of the kettle makes it much easier for doing the pour over. We'll go through and kind of fill gradually, fill this piece gradually, and of course, hot water, break up the coffee, and of course it has a fill line to tell me, obviously don't pour over the edge because then we'll lose the coffee grounds on the water. So I'll just kind of go through and do this part pretty slowly. And like I said, this is a great setup if you're traveling, if you're going camping. This particular setup is really great to brew the perfect single cup of coffee. Of course, if you're making coffee for multiple people, you just have to have a weight. So what we'll do is coffee, water, fill to the right line. I'm going to go ahead and just stick on this cover. And what we'll do now is we'll set a timer for about 3 minutes. And then what we'll do, we'll come back when we're done and we'll kind of flip it over on top of the cup and then go through that French press motion of pressing it out into the cup of coffee. So while this steeps for 3 minutes, we'll take a pause and we'll come back and finish up the demonstration. Thanks.